Alright everyone, here we are with ticker symbol NNDM, Nano Dimensions. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And before jumping into this chart, I just want to announce quickly that I have a Twitter account now. You can go ahead and follow the Twitter account down below. In the description will be the link. And stay tuned till the end of this video because I have a ticker symbol I want to share with you guys that you want to add to your watch list, and we're going to go over and cover some other things I'm noticing about ARK Invest ETF, and I'm going to do a full thorough video on that, but I'm going to announce it with you guys first. You guys are going to get a sneak peek about what's coming in one of the next videos, so stay tuned till the end of this video. So NNDM, Nano Dimensions, what a run, right? We saw this pullback and it was working its way up to newer highs here. Broke through the 50-day moving average significantly, and we're about to look at our new resistance levels and supports. But very interesting. They are a little bit more hesitant, and when I say they, I am saying ARK Invest. Yes, ARK Invest. They bought more, so they were a little hesitant on the way down here, right? Yesterday, and they are a little bit more hesitant on their ARKW investments on that ETF on Nano Dimensions, but they were not hesitant at all with ARKQ. I mean, they went up on their total amount over 100,000 shares. We're going to look over it together in just a moment, but interesting enough that they buy more shares as it's going up. I mean, that right there shows how much confidence they have in Nano Dimensions. I've stated in previous videos, but I haven't said this in a while. It's just bold statements after bold statements after bold statements with ARK Invest doing this. So I look forward to seeing your guys' thoughts down below, how you guys feel about it. Oh, and I also want to see your guys' thoughts and beliefs on the ticker symbol I'm going to share with you guys and the information I'm going to share towards the end of this video. So stay tuned for that, and I look forward to seeing your guys' comments on that as well, or even on Nano Dimensions. So let's look at our points of reference for tomorrow. The 50-day moving average is 866. As long as we're above it, we're in bullish territory. The moment we're below it, we're in bearish territory. Right now, bulls are in control, and to maintain control, they need to break through resistance. So we need to keep that in mind, and I want to emphasize that. They need to break through resistance. Our support level here, based off the chart, is 904. If that gets broken through, pay close attention to how this is reacting between 904 and 866, and how quickly is it hitting newer lows, or are the bulls trying to reappear and bring this one back up? It is so important for that to happen within bullish territory, because the further down this goes, the more difficult it's going to be for the bulls to break through resistance. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. We're currently at 934, and our resistance is 952. That needs to be broken through and turn into a support so that the bulls can break away, reach newer highs, new resistance levels, and work their way up to the previous highs that have been touched, which I've talked about in previous videos. 1048, 999, which I like to round up to $10, and they need to break through this resistance level first. 952, turn that into a support and break up to newer resistance levels and newer highs, pulling further away from the 50-day moving average in the upward direction. Okay, so those are the cues that we need to watch for. Let's go ahead and look at ARK Invest, how they've increased their stake in Nano Dimensions. So this is ARKW yesterday, and they had 3,690,000 shares, right? So from yesterday to today, they went up by 5,000 shares here. 3,695,000 shares. I'm excluding the hundreds place because I just want to talk about this as quickly as possible and get to the points. But very interesting. And I also want you guys to see how their position grew. It grew from 29 million to 34 million in just one day with that increase. I believe they see so much potential moving forward. It's way beyond what we see. It's very, very interesting to see them continue to add to their ETFs, and basically both now, ARKW and ARKQ. So let's see ARKQ. ARKQ is 5,073,080 shares, right, in total. And now it's 5,265,734 shares. And look at their market value, how it went up. It went up from 41 million to 49 million. It increased by 8 million. I believe that they see this probably even doubling or more, because they are so bold with these increases while the stock is going up. I mean, it's tremendous. They went up by almost a total amount here of 110 shares, 110,000 shares. Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot. That's a big move here. So I find it interesting for that increase to happen. And it wasn't 110, excuse me. It was like almost 190. Now that I'm redoing the math, it was 192,000 shares in total. Excuse me for misstating that. Not 110,000, but it was over 100,000. I knew that, but 192,000 shares increased here in this total amount of their position. I mean, that's a bold statement. Plus the 5,000 in the other ARK Invest. Big deal here. I look forward to seeing what you guys think about this. And interesting stuff going on with ARK Invest and their position. A lot of people didn't think that they were going to go over 5 million. They certainly did. They're continuing to add. I can see ARKQ reaching 6 million in no time, and ARKW reaching 4 million. We're going to have to see, but this type of behavior that they're having, and how ARK is just going ahead and gaining their position and not selling once, right, throughout this whole entire run, and even before it, since the middle of last year. That's a bold statement. They buy almost every single day. I don't know how much bolder that can get. But keep in mind these cues. And for those of you that have stayed this far into the video and want to know the ticker symbol that you want to add to your watch list, that ticker symbol is WBA, Walgreens Boots Alliance. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold, but you definitely want to keep that one on your radar. There's a lot of catalysts coming moving forward into the year, and maybe even moving forward for the company with their innovations. I go into more detail in the video down below in the description about it. So if you want to watch that video, you can. And I highly suggest doing your further due diligence and research on that stock. But that stock has potential. It's already moving. It's been moving in the last couple of months, and I believe it has room to continue that momentum. Now, talking about the other stocks in ARKW and ARKQ, I'm going to focus here on ARKW. So, Open Door yesterday was at 3 million, right? 581,000 shares. Today, Open Door is at 3,585,000 shares. So they didn't go up by much, right? Just a few thousand. But look at their market value, because the stock's already rebounded from those lows because it was in the downward direction. And they've already went up by 4 million, right? In just one day. Now, what's interesting is Open Door started down here. And then when it was IPOB and almost merging, it was around here. I've been saying that they see this ending up in their top 20, top 15, probably even top 10 stocks of this portfolio, especially how early on they're getting in on this. This is catching up to the value of their Zillow stake. And I believe that they are just going in as much as they can on Open Door, taking the risk because they feel like they're coming into Zillow a little late. And they're like, man, we can't miss this. So this is like their Zillow in their portfolio in the future moving forward. And I can imagine this going above Zillow reaching the top 15 or top 10 in this portfolio. Big deal. I'm going to go into more detail in a full thorough analysis on Open Door in the next few days. So stay tuned for that. That's a big deal moving forward. Another stock here is Skills. They doubled their position within like 2 days. The first day they bought 200,000. The next day they bought 200,000. And from yesterday to today, they've only bought 1,000. They're being very subtle with it. And when you look at the market value, 10 million, and yesterday it was 10 million. Right now, Skills is kind of stagnant. It's not moving too much up, not too much down. Probably some consolidation, but the fact that they keep on adding on is a big deal. And the fact that this is an ARKW next generation internet ETF, these are the most disruptive, innovative, and game-changing companies in their sectors. Look at the list and you will notice. Big deal. So I respect a lot of the stocks that end up in ARKW. And the fact that I see Nano here, I see Skills here, PLTR, Open Door, DocuSign, they keep on making that stake bigger and bigger as well. They've already multiplied it by 4 in the last couple of months. I mean, these are some bold and big statements going on with these stocks. And I want you guys as investors that watch my videos to pay close attention to this and look at those charts. Add them to your watch list as well if you want to. But right now, the number one stock you want to add to your watch list is WBA. Stay tuned for the next videos. If you're a first-time viewer and investor and come across this video for the first time and this channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And let's make some money.